and Fort Judah was in the western coast of Africa. We didn't dwell amongst them. We fled over there for protection, man, from the Romans. We had some of our people bow down and went and followed Roman customs, and then we had the bulk of our people fled down into Africa. And we was there for about roughly a period of 1,000 years until we came over here to America. Until we got dragged over here in America, man.
Give him the time period.
What's that?
Give him the time period.
That's your date? Oh, 70 AD, under it was called the Siege of Masada.
Right, around, like around 60,
69.
66.
Yeah, it
started around like, give or take 66 AD, all the way up into 70, 74 AD.
Correct.
You know, during that, in that time period, you had Israelites that fled into Africa from Roman persecution.
That's right. You got yeah, so give me that definition for Ham, because the brother brought up the so-called Africans. They are from the nation of Ham. They are Ham. Before Leo Scipius Africanus, which was a so-called white man, that's where the name Africa came from. Before that, it was named Hum, or Hum, which means hot. Give me that definition real quick, because we come. Are you familiar with the 3 sons of Noah?
But I thought Africa was called Ethiopia.
Jake.
Now that term came around during the time of the Greeks.
The Greeks.
They threw that term, I don't know exactly how it's pronounced, but that's where that whole Ethiopia, and that was to label all dark-skinned people.
Yeah, that's right.
They labeled all dark-skinned people Ethiopians, basically.
What you got to understand is the so-called white man is the king of taking lands and people and renaming them. Hiding all the history, man. But bring out that definition, because basically, real quick, you already got it. Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Japheth, and Ham. And Noah, they are the progenitors of nations, the fathers of nations. We came out of the line of Shem. We came through the blessed line. The Africans came out of the line of Ham. The Ham Africans, the so-called Africans, are cursed people, man. That's why they in the condition they is over there, man. But read the definition for Ham, bro.
It's out of Zondervan's Compact Bible Dictionary, and it reads, Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races.
He became the father of the dark races. Right there, you all think, okay, well, that's us. We Ham. Read on.
Not the Negro.
Not the Negroes. These are top scholars who comprise this this Bible dictionary. And this is an accurate and truthful definition. But it's going to tell you who the Hamites are.
It's accurate, but they do
go off.
The only reason I say they on that actual definition, because it says that he became the father of the dark races, with all the children, all the sons of Noah was dark skin or dark color, dark brown. That is.
Yeah, but just when they initially hear dark races, people think Africa
or a shade of brown, you know.
Go ahead. But it's gonna go through the line and tell you who the Hamites were. He became the father of the so-called dark races, but not the Negroes. Letting you know it was a difference. Go ahead.
He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, the Libyans, and the Canaanites.
Go through that one more time.
He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians.
But the Egyptians, Africans,
Ethiopians,
Africans,
Libyans,
Africans,
and Canaanites.
We're not of those people.
Because your original question was, how could Haitians be Levites when they came from Africa? Well, shit. The Judah, Benjamin, and Levi was in the west coast of Africa. They all went into, all of them, what you think is Negroes went into slavery from the west coast of Africa. So that really, the question really ain't make no sense from the start.
We came
but I understand what you're saying though, but
Yeah.
It's just that
Jay don't
they
know.
right. I know,
No,
bro.
but go
Come on,
ahead,
that's
bro.
right.
I'm saying, no, that's just.
Go ahead with your
Oh,
point.
no, it's just they was just taken into captivity down there. You know,
Yeah. You familiar
the tribes was split.
with Willie Lynch?
Lynch.
Yeah.
With a lynch them.
Do you
Yeah,
know the story of him? Basically,
That's where they get lynching from.
yeah, basically. But you know where he was at? He wasn't here in America. You know where he was at? He was down in the islands.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent letters up here.
He was down there studying our people to be able to control them. He was figuring out ways of how to control us, how to break the family structure down, and how to have rule and control over us, and used our own family against us.
Yep.
That's why the so-called woman,
Yeah, he figured it.
our women was, he figured it out. He figured out if I take the man and make
Emasculate him.
right and make him not a man, so to speak, and put the
innocent.
woman over, then he got it. You got the kids telling the mama what to do, and then the mama is on the daddy nagging the shit out of him, and it's shown. Watch the Cleveland show. Watch any fucking show. Watch the Cosby show.
Good time.
Go home.
Jenny did go home. Scorn. The water, brother. Go home and see how your family's set up. The man ain't running shit in the house no more. It's the woman.
Yep.
And then if you got the house, say you got a house and you know the husband and wife, the man can be paying the mortgage and all
Right.
the bills on that house, and the woman don't even have to have a job, but she could have a little job making a little money. If the law's coming as a discrepancy between the husband and wife and they can't settle it, the man gotta leave the house.
Yep.
Domestic disturbance.
Yeah.
Hey, and just add in, like when you said basically how he emasculated them, that's another way Esau wanted his words to make things sound better, man. He didn't just break them down, sit there and talk shit to them, tell them you nothing. No, he beat the shit out of you. In front of your woman and your kids, so your woman and kids will look at you like you ain't got no power. This man that got this whip that's beating your ass, who's instructed whipping the horses to rip your fucking arms off your body, is the man with the power. So who are they gonna have respect for? You or the so-called white man?
Yeah, it's all about taking the man, stripping the man of power, showing the woman and child, or mainly just showing the so-called black woman, look, he has no power. I got the power and I'm gonna empower you. I'm gonna raise you up.
That's classic mind control. What Willie Lynch whole thing was divide and conquer. And the mind control technique that these brothers is talking about with they'll beat the man or sometimes they'll kill him. They'll try not to kill him because then he'd be losing money.
Yeah, that's bad business.
So he'd just try to torture him in front of his children. And that's a form of mind control, because what that does, his whole thing was to get the woman to train our slaves. So when she see that done, how would she raise her son?
Right.
She would raise him to be in obedience,
That's
or
right.
you don't want this to happen to you when you get old.
Right.
So do what I say and be good to master, and do what master tell you.
Yep.
And the daughters fuck master.
That's mind control, right? And then the daughters, they raise them to be just like them. But Willie Lynch also, he would put the dark-skinned slaves against the light-skinned slaves. He'd put the slaves on the west end against the slaves on the east end.
Yep.
Same thing that goes on in society today.
East side, west side beef.
Right. You have all these feuds. That's divide and conquer. You know? It's still going on. But now we coming back, like the brother mentioned, the dry bones, the church is coming back. And it don't matter if we all over the world. And we come in all different shades. Some even look white.
Yep.
But that Willie Lynch spell, it don't apply to us.
Right.
We woke up to the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, there's a lot of people still under that Willie Lynch syndrome, that mind control. You know, you see it all the time.
Yeah.
Like the brother said, in these households, these women really think they have power. You know? And you see it, they'll square up on you like they gonna knock you out.
Right.
Like they Jack Johnson. You know? As soon as you scratch them, you go into jail.
Yes, sir. I'm calling the law.
You know? But yeah, brother, go ahead.
Can I say something, bro?
Yeah,
And then the young boys, the so-called black boys, they idolize the woman.
Right.
Yep.
They idolize the woman and say she's great.
Right.
She's taking care of all these kids
That's right.
on her own. She's a strong black woman. They don't mention they pop
Said it all.
on My Daddy's Side. Like Tupac made that song uplifting the women about Dear Mama, and there was
Right.
another one he made
Got a
about
Baby.
Brenda's Got a Baby is another. He made like 3 different songs
Yeah.
Unconditional love.
about basically uplifting the woman.
Right.
And then talk shit about the dad. He say my daddy wasn't shit. My daddy, all that, man.
Yeah. Hey, Dick Gregory
Gotta keep your head
points
up.
that out. How Jake does that, man. Say this. My mama was a strong black woman, and my wife, she's a strong black woman. But then you'll turn around and say how fine your ride is, or how beautiful your car is. And they say, these people, all people are totally backwards and bugged out. Your woman's supposed to be beautiful, and you know, your car's supposed to be strong.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
Yeah.
just looking at the fucked up mentality of our people, man, a woman, that's not her strength. A
Right.
woman's strength ain't to be strong, you
Right.
know, mentally
The
or
backbone of
physically.
the family.
You know,
She can't.
she's supposed to be feminine,
Right.
you know, what's that word? Humble, soft, submissive.
Yeah, she's supposed to be,
you know,
a woman, man.
supposed to be
Man.
feminine.
Yeah.
You
A
don't want no
man's
cocky
supposed to
bitch.
be strong, right?
Right.
You don't want that you don't want that quality in a woman. Yeah, you know, you wanted to have a sound mind, you know, but all that strong black woman, man, and empowering the woman, man, that's what's wrong with Babylon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been given too much power,
Yeah.
and the man has been, and that's in the book of Matthew, man. But we ain't got to go into it, man.
But
But
It's a lot.
no, the scriptures say, how can you spoil a strong man's house except that strong man be removed? So the strong man has been removed in doctrine and philosophy, man.
And in oppression.
Right, that's the
The black woman ain't got no true words of oppression, man. She in league where the white man empowers her to be in league with him. The so-called, and you know, it mainly apply on the tribe of Judah, but this go for all the tribes. You know, they get oppressed by the so-called white man.
Yeah.
Not to give excuse for 2/3 of niggas that's sorry, you know, because you got them in the nation.
Yeah.
But speaking on the broad aspect, the Israelite man is oppressed here in America. The black woman ain't got to worry about the stresses and problems of the black man got to worry, so-called black man, the Israelite man. But let them tell it, oh, we got to hold a baby for 9 months.
Well, wow.
Oh, you don't know, we got to deal with, they got all these bullshit excuses about how they got to deal with more than the black man. That's bullshit.
I'm gonna make this point too, cause see, the relationship between the Israelite man and his mama is spiritual.
Right.
Because of Jacob and his mama. See, Esau know that, how Jake feel towards their mama.
Yeah.
So if mama say something, it's solid. They can stand up, cause mama said. Cause Jake love their mama. You know?
And then Jake grow up, your daddy out busting his ass working, man.
Yep.
For the ones that's taking care of, doing what they gotta do for
bucking
the
the
family.
system. That's what the man do. He bucking the system, bro. You know, I ain't mean to go ahead,
No,
brother.
what I was saying, you the man out busting his ass. I'm not talking about right now. I'm going back to, man, the 50s and shit, when you had the woman in the house, yeah, you grow up, you seeing your woman, your mom in there, she cooking, cleaning, so in your head, mama doing all this work, daddy ain't here, so you go on respect for your mama when your daddy is out, grandpa go out getting his fucking back beat and slaving for Esau, man. So he coming home in a grumpy, fucked up mood.
Hell yeah.
Mama been cooking cakes and cleaning up all day. She been sitting in the house, damn near chilling all day.
Well, she supposed to be working in the house.
Yeah, but they looked at it, that's hard work.
Yeah,
but when you
hard
grow
work.
your ass up and you get out in this in the work field and you see what you got to do for this so-called white man to survive, you see, damn, I'm busting my ass, and the woman got the easy job, man. You had just jump
You had
off
it.
that.
Yeah, I'm on you.
Give me
Come.
and all this, man.
Giving you knowledge out.
She said the 12 tribes flew back to Israel in 1949.
She talking about Ben Amin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
94.
Not Ben Amin.
No, she's talking about those white.
Oh, yeah, Esau.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Balfour Declaration.
So-called educated black woman. What the fuck did the people of the land say when they got there? How did you fucking leave black and come back white? That's why you don't deal with no woman, because they don't know shit, man. They take this bullshit education that this white man give them and think they got some knowledge, man.
She said it was documented in Time magazine.
Oh, that's solid.
Well, the
then.
time says,
In time, what the scriptures say, man?
Right.
gone.
Isaiah 14.
Give a fuck about no Times magazine, man.
Walking around with a box of Amos.
All this is all product of the so-called white man. You niggas not knowing who you are and being just this boneheaded idiots, believing what you read in a magazine.